one of our company values is that we take care. So we have a number of company values, which, this is a process that we've been through as a company twice actually. So we did it quite early on. We've refreshed them about a year ago. And one of those values is we take care. And this really has been at the forefront of our minds during the pandemic. It's something that was spoken about from quite early on. And, there's different ways that it's impacted the mental health of people during the pandemic. Early on, I think it was quite a sudden change for people. There was quite a lot of, it was almost like a bit more panicked. What are we going to do? How are we going to work? How are we going to adjust ourselves? And obviously we're now into a phase where it's been going on for a long time. So the lethargy that's that's coming through now, the lack of energy. And it's a difficult time. How long is this going to continue for? So, we've worked a lot on rolling out mental health tools for our teams. So access to Unmind, it's a platform that helps people to track their mental health, access to virtual therapy sessions via Spill, short-term therapies with a clinical psychologist from Hello Self, as well as, talking therapies and psychiatric services. We've also run a number of wellbeing workshops delivered on topics like managing anxiety and learning to switch off. So our team had a much wider range of mental health support tools from early on than what we had before. And I think it's something that post-pandemic we'll continue to try and have as many of these sort of wide range of tools. And then I think whilst working from home, we've amped up the social aspects of the company by hosting activities during and after office hours. I think it's really important that we maintain Bulb's culture. So right from the off, we continue to have our weekly team meeting, but it would be streamed or online. That's something that we've had in place right from week one. And then, we've done a bunch of other events, takeaway dinners and drinks, quizzes, karaoke, group 10K runs, bake-offs. We had an internal podcast kind of thing called Desert Isolation Discs. So people could, give exactly what their top tracks from lockdown were, and other sort of work-free Slack channels. So there's lots been going on that we're trying to do, but as I said with other things, it's a challenge. It's a new way of working, and to maintain engagement. And I think it's really difficult for new people joining the company. Right, Bulb's continued to hire throughout this period. We've continued to have people join the company, but I remember going back to my first job. It's so important being around your team, creating relationships with people, and obviously that's so much easier to do when you're in the office with people, not only learning how to do your job, but also expanding your knowledge of what happens. And that is difficult for new people joining, and I think that's an area that we're still learning. How we're gonna make that experience better.